that's Big Will. I ain't listened to Will album yet. Y'all heard Will album?
No.
Oh, okay. I ain't heard Will Smith album yet.
Oh, Freestyle.
He's got an album?
Yeah, somebody tell me I saw something where somebody told me he's cursing on this from what I was told. I didn't see this. Let me hear it, Taylor. Let me hear Big Willie.
Hey. Okay, I like this. Yeah, y'all got me a little nervous. I know that I be on some other shit. I know that I'm different. I be on some y'all don't understand it. I don't mention it. Made it to the top of Hollywood without a membership. Killed them in July, then I switched to my December shit. I be overcoming shit that y'all be having trouble with. Let them run their mouths. I mean, really, that's what come with this. They built a wall, but I'm jumping it and loving it. They want me to be done with it, but I'm still having fun with it. Writing songs, writing checks, writing history, righting wrongs, but I'm still right mentally. I go to sleep and my ancestors visit me. They surrounded me, gave me the vision vividly, gave me a lion to protect me in this industry. Now I just walk and he chew through my enemies. Feel like I'm just getting started, they tried to finish me. I'm like the universe, infinite, there's no end in me. This is the bounce back. Watch Will, y'all. This is the bounce back. Here come the bounce back. Keep your eyes on him. This is the bounce back. With these mics, I feel like I'm Customato. 100 rounds of life, but still boxing my shadow. Yeah, I took a knee, never threw in the towel though. Hip hop's Messi, Neymar, and Ronaldo. Goal scored on these boys. I done won damn near every single award on these boys. Sold out movie theaters and even tours on these boys. Feeling like a mop wiped the floor with these boys. People ask me how I do it. I just bite off more than I can chew. Then I chew it. Yeah, y'all jokers thought I blew it. I pulled the pin out the grenade on purpose when I threw it. And even though I'm an action star, sometimes I'ma act bizarre. Cause I'm an artist at heart. I'm not just an actor, y'all. This is the bounce back. Watch Will, y'all. This is the bounce back. Here come the bounce back.
What are you doing, man? Chris, what you doing? Chris.
Nah, Chris hating. Chris over there hating. I can't believe you over there hating on your Philly brother, Chris. Yo, Chris, that was fire! That was fucking fire shit!
Hell yeah.
Y'all don't want to hear
Run it back.
About this
Run
thing,
it back,
Chris.
Taylor.
What are you talking
From
about?
the top.
Don't even try to listen. I wanted to listen. You are tripping, Chris. Don't act like Will wasn't spitting some bars in there.
Nah,
yo.
yeah, but that
Come
was
on,
fine.
y'all. Don't play with big fucking Will. Hey! That's fucking Will goddamn Smith. All right? You know why that shit was dope?
That's what the dude said to fucking Chris when he mowed him over. Stood over his lifeless body.
That's why Chris didn't like it. That shit was triggering. Chris was on the ground like,
I told you, get out of the street. I told you, no jaywalking in my street.
That's why you got to get a moped, Chris, and run that motherfucker over and say, this is the get back. This is the get back. This is the get back. Shout out to big fucking Will.
Shout out Willie the
GOAT. That was dope because I had no expectation. I had no expectation.
He had a couple bars in there.
Yeah, he did.
He had a couple bars in there.
Cussing.
What?
How'd you feel about him cussing?
You know, see, Will,
I never even knew he didn't cuss.
Yeah, I did, and I always knew he didn't cuss because of the music. But I also watched. There was a great interview that Rap Radar did back in the day with B. Dot and Elliot, and it was Will Smith, and he talked about how he couldn't ever truly be himself.
Yeah.
Because he came up in an era where you had to present an image, you know, and his image was just squeaky clean, you know, sitcom star, so he could never curse. And he was just like, yo, you know how it feels to have to wear that mask all the time. He talked about it in his book as well. And
but
so
didn't he do it to himself, though? Technically, like, he made that image for himself.
Exactly. Like, why, you know, we don't got to feel bad for that.
I don't think he made that image for himself.
But you just said like he felt pressured by the industry to have that image.
Because it was a different. It was the era where everything was manicured.
Yeah.
Like literally everything. You had the publicists telling you what to say. You had stylists telling you what to wear. You had managers and agents saying you have to do this. You have to do that. Like he had to be squeaky clean. You know.
Yeah, but he only had to. The only pushback I would give is like he only had to do that in public appearances. And back in the day, you made so many less public appearances. Now there was no social media.
Yeah.
It was like, so you can't just do that for a few interviews when a movie comes out and then the rest of your life do whatever the fuck you want with the millions of dollars you make. Like,
I mean, he did for years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I guess it wasn't like he was complaining. He was just saying like, damn. Well, you know, to your point though, think about it. If you gotta be like that in public, then you kind of gotta be like that in your everyday life too, right? Like, meaning like, it would be too jarring if you saw Will Smith out in the street. You know what I'm saying? Not being Will Smith, right? Like even when you're
some
like,
people become the character.
Yeah, you never can really turn off.
Yeah, that's
like whenever you're out, you always got to be on.
So when did the no cursing thing start? So it's like he was doing that, but that wasn't really him. So now why doesn't he curse?
He started as himself though.
Yeah.
It was really, he was known when he first started as one of the first double-time rappers.
Sorry,
look both ways before you get on the mic.
Excuse me! Baby! Excuse me! Move out the way, sir! Baby! Sir, why aren't you moving out the way?
Oh my God.
Baby! Sir! I'm coming so fast! Vroom, vroom in the moped, sir! Please move out the fucking way! Please! Beep! Boom!
So Chris.
Oh no! What has happened? I think he.
So you said Will Smith was the first Indian rapper. What'd you say, Chris? What happened, Chris?
Sir, are you alive, sir? Sir, please, sir, are you alive?
The air in here, please. I'm fucking.
Oh my God,
sir.
Oh, Chris is so traumatized. Chris is like, yo, DJ Curry and the Fresh Goat. What do we have? Chris, you said, Chris, he never cursed when he first started, though.
I'm not gonna do
Hey.
Chris on the ground grabbing his leg.
He didn't
Sir,
curse.
why are you breathing so hard like that, sir?
Will didn't curse when he first started, man.
What?
He didn't curse when he first started.
Yeah.
I don't know when I don't know. You know what I think? I really do think the slap is probably the best thing that ever happened to Will.
What? Really?
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, what makes you think that? What makes you think that?
Because
It freed him.
it freed him.
Freed him
It
from
freed him.
the jail
It
of
freed
success.
him. Like he didn't. And by the way, not even just the Fresh Prince Will Smith thing. He's just been able, I think, to just showcase all his imperfections.
Yep.
Showcase all his flaws. Even though, if you listen to a lot of his interviews, you read his book, you know that he has no problem saying he's flawed. But I think we saw in that moment, his inner child, things that he's always been dealing with, especially if you read his book. If you read his book and, you read about how his mom used to be a victim of domestic violence to his dad, and he never stood up to his dad. His brother was the one that would always stand up to his dad. Yeah. So in that moment, you kind of saw like his inner child come out and he went into protection mode for his, his woman, right? Yeah. And so I think that ever since then, we've been seeing the most honest version of Will Smith we've ever seen. I really do. And I respect people for how I watch them react to life when life isn't going necessarily the way they want it to. Mm-hmm. And I didn't see him fold a crack under the pressure. Yeah. He had to do a lot. Like, they did Bad Boys 4. He's been doing a lot of interviews. He's just been front and center.
This whole time.
The whole time, with all his flaws. I would love to hear, I don't know. I would love to hear from Chris, though.
I agree.
Man.
Chris, what do you think as a Philadelphian?
Not that Chris.
Oh.
Chris Rock.
Oh. Oh. Well, Chris.
Go to When Will He Learn, Taylor.
Yeah,
What is,
Chris.